As a web developer, I once dealt with a client who absolutely lost it, yelling furiously when I explained that she couldn't copy the hyperlinked text from her web page, paste it into her print advertisement, and expect it to still function as a clickable link. I used to work at a phone store. A customer brought in a phone that was visibly melted and charred, asking why it wasn't working. I asked what happened to it, and they explained it had displayed an error about being too cold. So, logically, they decided to warm it up by putting it under the grill. Yes, the grill. I had to inform them that's why the phone was ruined, and no, it wasn't covered under warranty. I volunteer at Stonehenge, and one visitor genuinely asked me which part of the Bible mentions its creation. That question was even stranger than the usual UFO-related ones we get. I thought this was the dumbest interaction until I realized it wasn't. I worked at a department store and a man showed me two identical sweaters. "Which one is burgundy?" he asked. I was baffled. They were the exact same sweater in the exact same color. I thought it was a joke or a prank. Sensing my confusion, he clarified. "I mean, which one looks more wine red?" Eventually, I pointed at one, and he gratefully said, "Thank you. I'm colorblind, and I struggle to tell colors like these apart." I used to work for Enterprise Rent-A-Car. We'll pick you up. One time, I went to pick up a customer who had rented a car for a weekend trip. I called her when I arrived at her apartment, and she came downstairs. This was our conversation. Lady: "Okay, I'll follow you back to the office." Me, confused: "I'm here to pick you up and drive you to the office." Lady: "But what do I do with my car?" Me: "Were you planning to leave your car in our lot for the weekend?" Lady: "No." Me, even more confused: "So why would you follow me in your car? I can drive you back to the office, we'll complete the paperwork, and you'll take the rental car from there." Lady, still not understanding: "But how are you going to get back?" Me: "I'll drive both of us in the rental car to the office, where we'll finish the paperwork. That way your personal car stays at your apartment. Then, on Monday, you return the rental car, we close out the paperwork, and we give you a ride home. Sound good?" Lady: "That doesn't make sense. You're making this way too complicated. I'll just follow you in my car." Me, thinking the customer is always right: "All right." We got back to the office, I completed the paperwork, still amazed she qualified to rent a car, and handed her the rental keys. Lady: "So how do I get my car back to my apartment?" Me, Lady: "Can you drive my car back to my apartment?" Me: "I'm not allowed to drive your car. You're welcome to leave it here in our lot over the weekend if you'd prefer." Lady: "Okay, can you take the rental car and follow me to my house so I can leave my car there?" Me: "This is what I was trying to do when I picked you up. There was no need for two cars." Lady: "I want to speak to your manager." A client once asked me if I had the day off while I was standing there at work. Customer: "I'll have a gin and tonic." Me: "This is a brewery." Customer: "Oh, okay, can I get a glass of wine then?" Me: "This is a brewery."